Hi dear children, welcome to English class. Today we are going to study from English grammar textbook chapter 3 nouns gender. Okay, before we study about noun gender, let's read this paragraph. Here you see this paragraph tells about a boy Monu. Okay, this is Monu. You can see a picture and he is describing about his family. He is a student of grade 2. Monu lives in a village called Palampur. He lives with his mother, father, grandfather, grandmother and sister. Pinky, his sister's name is Pinky. They have a small farm. They have a cow, a bull, a rooster and a hen at the farm. These farm animals give them milk and eggs. Did you read this paragraph? And did you notice some words are given in red colored letters? Okay, here you see in that paragraph words like father and grandfather are two of the male members of the family. So in that paragraph the words father and grandfather, those are the male members of the family, and of course father and grandfather are nouns. We already studied what are nouns, isn't it? Nouns are names of person, places, things or animal that you already studied. Then these nouns are of masculine gender. From this chapter we are studying nouns gender. So here father and grandfather are male members, so we can call it as masculine gender. Then in the same paragraph we see that mother, sister and grandmother, those are also nouns, but they are female members, isn't it? So these are feminine gender. Male members are called masculine gender and female members are called feminine gender. Then you see the word village and farm, another two words, village and farm, and those nouns are neither male nor female. It's a place, isn't it? Village and farm, so we call it as neuter gender. We will see the examples, then you will understand better. So the name of any non-living things, we can say that it's a neuter gender. It is neither male nor female. Then again some words are there in that paragraph, student and animal. Student and animal. So it can be male or female. We don't know, isn't it? But we generally call it as students or animals. So they are called common genders. Once again I will repeat, considering about from the paragraph which we read, the words father and grandfather are nouns and those nouns represent male members. So those nouns are called masculine gender. Okay, masculine gender means male members. Okay, then the mother, sister, grandmother, these are female members, or these nouns represent female members, so they are called feminine gender. Then again the words village and farm, they are not male not female, so we call it as neuter gender. They are neither male nor female, they are non-living things, or the neuter gender denotes name of any non-living things. Then the words student and animal, they can be used both masculine and feminine genders and they are called common genders. And here are some examples, masculine gender and feminine gender. Here you see the masculine gender is man and the feminine is woman. Then boy, girl, king, queen, then uncle, aunt, then again son, masculine gender is son and feminine is daughter. Brother, it's a male member, isn't it? It's a male noun. So brother, feminine is sister. Father, mother. Nephew, niece. Uncle, aunt. Headmaster, headmistress. Prince, princess. These are examples of masculine and feminine genders. Masculine means male and feminine means female. Then here are some masculine and feminine genders used for animals. Among animals also there are male and female animals. So lion, it's a male animal. So masculine and feminine given here. So lion, the feminine is lioness. Peacock, peahen. Peahen means it's feminine. Then horse, mare. Then drag, hind. Then drake, duck. Ram, eve. Rooster, hen. These are examples of masculine and feminine gender used for animals. Then there are some common gender nouns. Example, child. It can be male or female. Doctor. It can be a masculine or feminine. We don't know. Then commonly we can say doctor. Then it's an example of common gender. Then parent. It can be father or mother, isn't it? So it is also an example of common gender. Friend. Can be a male or a female friend. So friend, the word friend is an example of common gender. Then teacher. It can be a male teacher or a female teacher. This is also an example of common gender. Cousin, police, nurse. These all are examples of common gender. What is common gender? What is common gender? A noun that may be masculine or feminine but not neuter. It can be masculine or feminine but it's not a neuter gender. Then examples of neuter gender. Table, cup, bottle, pencil, box, bag. These all are examples of neuter gender, which means that a gender that denotes a lifeless things. So they do not have life, isn't it? So these things are called neuter genders. So this is about chapter 3, nouns, gender. Then you have to do some exercises in the textbook itself at page number 14. Here you see, match the feminine gender with the masculine gender. First one is sister. You have to see which is the masculine of sister. So sister means masculine gender is brother. Then peahen, we already studied. Peahen, peacock. Hen, rooster. Cow, bull. Aunt, uncle. Princess, prince. Duck, drake. This you have to do in your textbook. Then homework for this chapter is page number 14, exercise 2 and 3 that you have to do by yourself. Exercise 2 is look at the given words and write them in the correct column. Some examples are given in a box. You have to separate it as masculine gender, feminine gender, neuter gender and common gender. Then the third one is you have to identify and circle the nouns in the following sentences. A sentence is given and you have to identify and circle the nouns. For example, your aunt is a teacher in my school. There, aunt is a feminine gender, teacher is a common gender and school is a neuter gender. In that way, you have to find out the nouns and write in the blank space. Okay, that's the homework for you that you have to do. Grammar exercises you have to do in the grammar textbook itself. Thank you.